Okay, with Unone and the Hidden Power Grass, it's going to be easy until Nose Pass. We are faster than the 2 Geodudes and it's 2 clicks, honestly. Against Nose Pass, because of the Oran Berry and speed drop of Rock Tomb, we can get into trouble still. But I hope that we are just fine. I hope that Roxanne prioritize heal instead of hitting, and that it won't use Rock Tomb in the second turn after we became slower. 2 easy finishes, and let's see Nose Pass. Block would be great, Harden would be great, but I think it will start with the Rock Tomb as we are faster. And honestly, a low roll Hidden Power Grass would be great. It's like 48% into 59%. But let's see. Okay, it's over 50. Okay, and now we are slower. But we have 28 HP. Which is not great considering that the highest Rock Tomb crit is 30. So we have a crit dodge here, if it uses Rock Tomb. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Hope for a block or Harden, so I'm going to risk it. Because I just can't beat it consistently with no one else. Okay, I can't switch out, that's great. That's great. That is great. That's great, and I hope it will use potions or anything, just not Rock Tomb. Yeah, okay. Okay, that's alright. Honestly, I haven't checked how many potions Roxanne has. Maybe 2. Yeah, at least 2. Okay, nice. Okay, nice start, but with a huge luck with getting a Unone. Just super mega luck. Okay, we are still alive. Okay, so we use Yawn first because we live crit low kick, so we can use Yawn. Okay. Always forgot. Not great, but okay. Okay, we hit. Okay, nice. That is nice, and it's still asleep. Okay. Okay, and I think I'm going to use Poison Sting here. But I don't really want to kill it. Okay, that's a crit, that's not great, but we have a berry which is just activate, which is good. Okay, I'm going to use 1 Poison Sting, but I think it will use Super Potion. It has to. No? Oh. Okay. Okay, I'm still good. It just has to use it. It just has to use it. Okay, that's cool. I don't think it will use it ever. So use free attack. Nice. Let's go, baby. Come on. 21. I think the highest damage is just 19. In terms of critical hit, so we can use another. Okay, we hit. That's just not good. Okay, and now it's not great. Honestly, it's not great. We can switch into Unone. And usually we don't kill Meditite with 2 Hidden Power Grasses. Okay, let's switch into Unone. Okay, and we kill with one hidden power cross. We are faster. Okay. Okay, I think we are alright now. We are alright now. Okay, here we just have to use 2 hidden power grasses, and I hope it won't be an extra high roll. So Meditite has 37 HP, 37, and the highest roll is 19. So if we don't hit with our highest roll, I think we're just fine. So come on. Okay. We just don't care. We just don't care about buckets. Okay, and if it's not a crit, then Meditite lives, and it can Brawly can use the second super potion. Okay, we just keep continue. Okay. Now it has to use it. It has to use it. Okay. Okay. If I'm correct, he only has 2. He only has 2. That's not good. If I want to switch against Makuhita, although it's not really a problem. Okay. It's only turns. I have to think about the PPs. Okay, now that's great, and I think we can finish it. Yes. Yes, okay, that looks good, that looks good. Okay, and against Makuhita, it's 4-hit KO usually. So let's see. Okay. It's still okay. That's not good. Okay, that's not good. Because Citrus Berry will proc. Citrus Berry will proc. Okay, and it has around like 75 HP. Okay, I think I live a Vital Throw crit, just barely. But I think I live it. Yeah, I think I live it. I think I live that. Okay, and now we can finish it. I didn't really understand about the crit rolls and the damage rolls, and I thought that I missed something, but yeah, that was according to the calculation, so everything was right. Okay, I think that was a good win. That was a good win. What we know is the first 2 members. Voltorb and Manectric should be easy with Senseless. So we use 1 slash. Voltorb either use rollout or self-destruct. We prefer rollout, okay? Oh. Oh. We could have used Rock Smash if we knew that that's a miss, but at least our HP is great. Okay. Then it's important to not deal a crit damage. Please. Not a crit now. Okay. Okay, we don't care about Howl. I want to see the number. Oh, you see the ruler. Okay, yeah, I have a ruler. Okay, it has like 30% damage. Okay, make it unseen. Okay. So, Rock Smash deals 20 to 26%, so I think we can use that. Okay, that's not great, that's just not great. We have a Cherry Berry, but it's just pretty not great against Manectric. Now we use Slash, it will heal. Okay. That is just great. Okay. Thank you for the crit, right? Honestly, it doesn't really matter. Thank you, Senseless. Thank you. Okay, now here comes Magneton, and that's the harder part. That is the harder part. So it is going to use either Sonic Boom or Supersonic. We will switch into Ferret to deal the chip damage with Rock Smash. If it uses Sonic Boom, it's fine. If it uses Supersonic and it misses, it's great. But if it hits, then we have to switch back. I don't really have a Bursting Berry, is that what kills confusion? But that is great. Now, we have a Cherry Berry here, so a Thunder Wave would be optimal. But now we can just use one Rock Smash. We are faster. Okay, that's probably the lowest roll. Okay, okay. Defense drop doesn't really matter, honestly. Now, we can switch. We should switch into Dunsparce, but as Dunsparce doesn't live Shockwave into Shockwave Crit, but lives Sonic Boom into Shockwave Crit, we want to switch from Senseless, so we switch back to Senseless, and I hope it won't be a Sonic Boom. It can be anything but Sonic Boom. Okay, that is great. Now, same situation. It can be Sonic Boom or Supersonic. If Supersonic hits, that's bad. Okay, that's bad. We switch back into Senseless and hope it won't be a Sonic Boom. Okay, now we switch back into Dunsparce. Unlucky, man. Just stop doing that. Or stop hitting that. No Sonic Boom, please. No Sonic Boom. Okay. Okay. Now another Dunsparce pivot. Okay, at least now. So, the next turn will be interesting. We want to use Yawn, but Supersonic hit into Confusion's self-hit is not the best. Although because Magneton used a miss Supersonic, not a Sonic Boom, it's not fatal. So the situation is better than what I calculated. So now we want to hit Yawn. Okay. Okay. So Shockwave crit is 57, the highest damage. So I think we should switch. I think we can switch into Betrayal. Okay, that's huge. That is huge. That is huge. Okay, Magneton is asleep. I didn't want to switch into Slugma because Slugma dies if it's a Shockwave crit, but now we switch into Slugma. And here comes the hardest part. The hardest part. So Magneton is asleep. And we need to hit 2 Embers. If it wakes up in the next turn, that's very problematic. Very problematic. If it's asleep for at least 1 turn, then the worst case scenario is a Shockwave crit dodge. Oh man, that's so bad. Okay, that is good. That is just good because we have a Cherry Berry. We have a Cherry Berry, okay. Okay. Okay, it's a crit dodge. Let's see if we can recreate the situation here. Dunsparce has 54 HP, which means that it is also a crit dodge, although a higher crit dodge, to just yawn it. So the option can be to switch into Senseless, and then it's Supersonic or Sonic Boom. If it's a Supersonic and it's a miss, oh man. But if it's a Sonic Boom, then it's 34, and Shockwave deals 28. So it's a crit dodge. So the situation would be similar if Magneton uses Sonic Boom on the switching turn. Huh. But I think it's just pure random that if it's Supersonic or Sonic Boom. So I think it's a crit dodge here. It can use Thunder Wave again. Or maybe can use Sonic Boom, I'm not sure. I think we just have to try it. Okay, okay. That is huge. Oh man. This game, full of surprises, full of surprises. Okay. So Mana Trick I think is going to use Shockwave, so we just switch back into Senseless. And now here's another dilemma. That Wattson has 1 Super Potion, Mana Trick has Citrus Berries, and we deal with 30-35% damage, so we have like 10% chance to free hit KO it. but it has a citrus berry, so which is 30 HP. So we deal 22 to 26 damages, and it has 74 HP, plus 30 citrus berries, 104, which means that it's just 5 hit KO, and it has static. And besides Senseless, no one can tank shockwaves. And the next 2 free turn is just free, because it will start using, I think, holds, or start using quick attacks, but it won't be enough damage. But I think we should start sand attacking, because if Senseless is down because of a static paralysis or something, then we are cooked. Otherwise, we have Ferret and Mightyena, who can deal damage. Ferret can deal damage, 20% damage with quick attack, 25 with cut. Mightyena has Intimidate and can deal damage with bite. Beedrill, maybe we can use Beedrill if we want to slow it down, or you can use Tweedle, 25 to 30 HP. So I think I will start to spam sand attacks. Okay, so it's -1 and +1 in terms of attacking. I think we can switch into Mightyena just to intimidate it. Okay. Okay, it's just not good. It's just not good. It's +1 again. So I think we can switch back. It won't use quick attack, I think. Okay, that's so bad. That is just so bad. Should have just hit it. Should have just hit it. Yeah, I think because of the accuracy drop, it started to prioritize. In that case, we should just hit 1/ at least, because it is going to be ugly. Yes. Okay. Oh man, I should have known this. I should have known this. Because we could have built a strategy around this. But it's still okay. The crate is 40. Oh, whew, huge miss. Huge miss. And that's a huge bad move. That's very bad. That is very bad. I think I just need to switch. It's too much. It's too much now. +3 is too much. Okay, it's +2. Okay, it's just +2. I think it will use Shockwave. Hope not Hal. Okay. Okay. Okay, 34 and 17. I think we just try to use a slash here. Okay, that's great. That's great. And let's see, I think it's just under 50%. Let's see. Yeah, it's like 45. 45%. I think I'm going to switch again. I think I'm going to switch, but... Okay, crit is 44 to Mightyena, so I think we can switch one last more. Try to drop its attack to just +1. Okay. Shockwave deals 36, so I think he's going to use it. I think he's going to use it. Okay. Okay, now quick attack crit is 36, the highest damage is 36. But here, crit is 26, so it's 39. I think... I think we can switch another. Okay, it's back to normal. Okay. Okay, and it's 25. It's 25. Okay, and it's easy to kill with shockwaves. I think it will use it, so we can switch back. Okay, and quick attack crit is now 24, and we have, so I think we can maximize it, and this is the last one that we can switch into Mightyena. And it's now -1, but the crit remains the same. Okay. Or what, it's -2? I just... Okay, it was 7. It was 7. Yeah, I think that was -1. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Now it's obviously Shockwave, I think. Or I hope. That it sees the kill. Okay. Okay. Now because it's -1, I think we can switch into Ferret to use quick attack if it's problematic here. But now we can stay. Quick attack crit is 18. So up until that point, I think we just have to use slashes. Okay, that's not okay. Okay. And we just keep that continued. That will be the second super potion. Okay, huge crit. Huge crit. Okay. 18 is the highest crit roll, and the highest non-crit roll is 6. So we are in a pretty good position. Pretty good position. Okay, okay. Oh man. That was very tough. Very tough. Very hard to predict. And we got lucky. Got lucky. Let's start. So, against Numel, we will use Slash. It's a 2-hit KO move, and if Numel uses Overheat, we are dead to the 2 highest crit rolls. But I think it will use Sunny Day, so we have a low chance to die here. Oh, okay. That was surprising. But I think I like it. I think I like it. Overheat would have dealt more damage. And okay, so Slugma has Overheat, Smoke, Light Screen, and Sunny Day. I want it to use 1 Overheat to get its special attack dropped. I want to use Love Disc and Ponyta to dodge the Overheat. Then I want to use Slugma to use Yawn, and then I want to use the setup on Machoke. Dunsparce is with me because it still has Yawn. And because it survives as Overheat crit if the sun is not up. So I think now we can switch into Dunsparce, because like this is the only way, or only turn where we can switch into Dunsparce. If it's an Overheat, it's great. If it's a Sunny Day, then we will switch. What? And it used Smog. It used Smog. It's so frustrating, so frustrating. Why did it use Smog if Smog deals 3 to 4% damage? Why? It should be an Overheat now. Okay. 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 Now, I definitely can switch into Ponyta, because now Overheat, even with Sun, it deals 20%. And if it's a crit, it's only 80%. So we can switch into Ponyta. Okay, Light Screen. I think we can just stay. Use Growl. Yeah, so it won't really use Overheat. Okay, so I think we can switch into Slugma right now because I don't think it will use Overheat. I think it will use Smog. Okay. We have a Patch Berry. And now we can use Yawn. I think it will use Sunny Day. And we are faster. That is great. Yes. And now it's crucial. Crucial turn. Should I switch into Machop right now? I don't think it will use Overheat. But it's risky. So Machop lives in Overheat, and then Slugma. I mean, I need 3 turns. And at some point, it will use Overheat. So now it's 40%. 40%, which is 36. I think it will be a Smog. Okay. Light screen is off. Slugma goes to sleep. Okay. One bulk up. Definitely need another. And burn is 11. So the highest non-crit Overheat is 36. Which means that I still have... I need to do 1 turn. So because when I reach Torkoal, I will be level 3. And if I'm plus 3... Yeah, I have to think about that I have 5 turns left. So yeah, I think I need 1 more bulk up and then I need to start to sweep. And if it won't enough, then I just die. Okay, there is no sun. So it's 46. Right now, against Torkoal, Softs and Boosted Dig deals minimum of 86 damage, and Torkoal has 88 HP at level 30. So I'm going to lose 11 when I kill it now. I'm going to lose 11. Yeah, this is my best bet. This is my best bet. Because if Slugma gets up, okay, I think it can use Sunny Day. But no. I don't want to risk it. Just do low kick and start to sweep. And I have 97. No, yeah, 86 out of 84. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it has 16 ranges, 16 rolls, from which 14 is good. So 14 out of 16. 87.5. But I think it's much better than risking it, okay. Okay, next level is 732 and this Camera gives 975 EXP. So we are fine. And here, low kick deals brutal damage. Okay. Cool. And now... the moment of truth. Roughly 9 out of 10 times we win. 1 out of 10 times we just die. 87.5% chance to move on. 12.5% chance to wipe. Okay. Okay. I don't like this game. Yeah. Okay, so we will start with a fake out. And because Spinda is faster, we will switch into Threat, who is faster than Spinda. I think Spinda will use Encore here because it's faster and it will be pretty useful to force us to use fake out for like many turns. Okay. I think I switch back. I don't want to kill it. So I think it's just easier to switch back. Play it safe. Huh. Okay, I have to check. PP of Teacher Dance. It has 20, so it might take long. I should have hit it. I should have hit it. Yeah, okay, that was spam Teacher Dance, but we just don't care. Okay, now we can use fake out again. And I hope it won't be a crit. Okay. So, we want to finish it with Subley. But I think it will use potions. But I think I'm going to switch and play it safe. Okay, nice. We can use one quick attack. Okay, let's see if a stat crit. It's 45, so it's pretty okay. Okay, so we will use another fake out, and we will switch. I want Subley out, so I'm going to switch back. Finally, I have to do a lot of edits to make this watchable, but we are moving on. Okay. So Vigorette can use Encore or Feint Attack, and both is tanked by Machoke. Okay. So we are going to use Revenge, which will be a one-hit KO if we got hit. Okay. Against Winona, slash crit is 63. I don't really want to kill it, because otherwise slaking would be ugly. So I think the easiest is just to switch into Subley and use some feint attacks. Oh, crit, okay. We need to use feint attack. Hope it will be enough damage to just use a hyper potion. Oh, that's bad. I should have thought about this. I'm going to kill it. That is not good. That is not good. That was a mistake. That was a mistake. So feint attack is a 7-hit KO. And I have 10 detects. Okay, we will see. Actually don't know what will gonna happen, but I think I'm going to fight as a feint attack. Crit deals 85%, which is like 64, and fake out is just 7 to 8%, so 10 to 12. But I think we are in that range, so decide. Yeah. At least we have a detect EP, so we have 3. But I think it's loafing around, right? Yeah, okay. Okay, I think we will be okay. Because we can be hit once at the very end. Or will be. Okay, I think it's 2 hits. So if it's a yawn, we are fine. If it's a feint attack, we're probably fine. I mean, it should be a 2-hit KO. Oh, easily, okay. Yeah, that was pretty easy, at least. So we're moving on. We have citrus berries, except Plus has a Persian berry because Spelly pressed for Sonic, but we will see. So we will start with 2 sludges. That's why Solat is so great, because against mirror move, sludge is just so great. So it's an easy 2-hit KO. Hopefully Tropius comes next. Oh. That is actually not good. But it makes sense because of Earthquake. But it still surprises me because I don't think that was the case in the previous gyms. Maybe there are bigger differences because of the different secondary types, but or the different type of attacks, but okay. Or maybe the enemy trainer AI is improving, or I don't know. So what should we do? We can switch into Dakari and use Charms. Although +1 Earthquake crit can kill us. Or we can switch into Dunsparce and we can use Yawn. As Dunsparce lives a non-crit into crit Earthquake, and Dunsparce also lives a +1 Earthquake crit. But Altaria has Natural Cure. There's a high chance that Winona switches it out, even if it just improved AI. And in that case we can just recreate the starting situation. So it will be or we can switch into Unknown. How is it just here? Because it has Levitate. So here, the highest Earthquake roll, crit roll, is 116. But if I use Toxic, I think Winona will just switch out. Okay, I think I'm going to switch into Dunsparce and use Yawn. And if it switches out, I think I want to recreate a situation where Altaria is the last one. Okay, and it will use another Earthquake, I'm pretty sure. So I think we can switch into Unknown. And we will see who will be baited.
Okay. And I think we can switch into Octillery right now. Okay, that is Tropius. Tropius has Solar Beam, Sunny Day, or Aerial Ace. But we are faster and we can use Aura Beam, which can one-hit KO it. So we are going to use that. Or should we switch out? If it uses Solar Beam, we can use Sunny Day too. We can switch into Swalot, but I think Swalot will bait Altaria again. It's not so easy to figure it out how can Altaria be the last one, or how can Octillery be out. And I think that's the same for +2. So I think both are baits. Altaria. And maybe Octillery baits Spaliper. No, I think I should hit. I think it will use either Sunny Day or Chloro... Yeah, okay. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. And now I think we can switch into Swalot. Can use Sludge for maybe 2 turns. Oh no, oh no. Oh man. Oh man. Okay, now we can make it Encore to use Protect, or because Protect failed, it will fail. We have to find out. Okay, that is great. Oh, okay. That was a misclick. I think it will use Potion. Okay. We can use Encore again. We can use 1 Sludge. Hope it won't be a crit. Okay. We can use another. That's so bad. That is just so bad. Because we need to switch. We need to switch, and it can be a Supersonic. This is so bad. I want Octillery out. Hopefully it won't be a Supersonic. Okay, I don't care. I don't care. If it's Altaria, we are fine. If it's Skarmory, we have to figure it out. Oh man, he won't make it easy. He won't make it easy. Okay, I think then here comes the original plan. We should switch into Darkari. We will use Charm. And we are faster. Okay. Okay, that is great. That is great. Okay, Steel Wing crit is 60, actually. Come on. Okay, -4. 64, okay, we are over the crit range. but we can use another. Okay, -6. Okay, now we can switch into Dunsparce. Okay, that's huge. We can use Yawn. I think it will use Sand Attack, but we can use Yawn. No, Steel Wing, okay. Okay, highest Steel Wing is 60. But I think we can easily switch into Auxiliary right now. I don't really want to switch into Sand Attack. But Steering does technically nothing to Auxiliary. It will be so great. Let's try it. Just don't be a Sand Attack, just don't be a Sand Attack. I just can't believe it, man. Oh. Okay, now we can use one Surf. Okay, we will use Yawn. Just don't be a high roll crit, and I think we are fine because of Citrus Berry. Okay, okay, that is great. That is just great. Okay. That is just so cool. Okay. We can switch into Auxiliary, and I just hope it won't wake up. It won't use Sand Attack. Okay. Okay, that is huge. That is huge. And it's 2 Aurora Beams. It's not riskless, I think. But we will see. The first turn determines many things. We just use an Aurora Beam. We are slower. So let's see. Okay. I think that is great. I think that is great. Oof. Oof. Huge. Huge. We had +1. Earthquake crit would have dealt 84. And we have 87 HP. So it's pretty okay. Pretty okay. Wow, this fight was way harder than I thought. Because of the switches. So, we will start with Mighty and Machoke against Claydol and Xatu. Claydol is -1 attack now. Unfortunately, Mightyna is just slower than Claydol, but I truly hope that both of my opponents would use Psychic into Machoke. I'm pretty sure about Xatu, as Psychic easily kills. I'm not really sure about Claydol. So basically, Xatu will either use Psychic on Machoke or won't use an attacking move, so both are fine. Claydol, I think it will use Psychic, but it's not a one-hit KO. So there's a chance that it will use Earthquake, because it deals maybe higher damage if you try to use it like one of my Pokemon will get hit, I'm not sure. So I think it will Earthquake or Psychic. If Psychic is great, if Earthquake, we will see. So I'm going to use Bite against Claydol. And I'm going to switch out Machoke into Murkrow, because either way, it's good. If Claydol uses Psychic, it's good. If Claydol uses Earthquake, it's good. I hope it won't use Ancient Power, but that just doesn't make sense. So let's see. Okay. That's interesting, to be honest. And how am I faster than Claydol? The calculator shows that I'm slower. Okay. So, Murkrow is faster than Claydol. And, oh, it's Mightyna. Okay, and we can use Feint Attack. So Bite was like 30%, 30 to 35 to Claydol. and Feint Attack has 35 to 40. So we're going to use Feint Attack. And because no one can use Psychic here, because it won't affect on us, I'm going to switch back to Machoke. The Machoke Lizard Wave Grid. Oh, nice crit. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty close to level cap because I decided to phase the swimming trainers and loot 114 or what 24, 124, 127. There were a lot of swimmers. Okay. Now I definitely have to switch out into Sablé. But to be honest, I calculated with without the possibility of crit, so I hope the situation is the same. Okay, I think we can use one Feint Attack, and we will see. Sorok has a Citrus Berry, so I'm going to need one more turn, so we will see. Hope it's over 50. Okay. Okay, that's cool. Sunny day. Okay. That's not bad, because we can use Fake Out. We can use Nightshade here to prevent Laze and Tide to use their Hyper Potion. I think they have 4. Okay, we have one person berry. I think I'm going to use Detect here, and I'm going to use Feint Attack. Okay, I think it's pretty over. So the 3 dark types, it was like pretty easy. I want to hit the Murkrow because it is a faster. Oh, nice crit. Second crit. Murkrow. Okay. Oof. Ja, shut up, you stonks. Okay, that was pretty easy. Cool. 1 gym trainer is left. So let's see. So the first one is Love Disc, and we have plus. And with Spark, we have a 37.5% chance to finish it within one turn. We have a Persian Berry, so we have a good chance. Okay, nice. The next one I think will be Whiscash because of Earthquake. Okay. And to be honest, I hope it will use Earthquake and not start some Amnesia strategy. But at the last gym, I think the AI should just click to Earthquake. We have Beautifly, which is a good counter against Whiscash. Okay. But potential Amnesias can cause problems here, especially as we have only 5 PPs. With Giga Drain. We are faster, which is great. Giga Drain deals 70 to 90%. Okay. I think that's good. I think that's good because I'm pretty sure that it will heal now. And we can get back to, hopefully, full HP. Yeah. Heal. But I don't think it will heal second time in a row. I think it likes to heal once. Every Pokemon. But I'm curious. Yeah, okay. Okay, that's a good start. Now I'm not sure who's coming next. Maybe Celio or Kingdra because of the ice moves. Okay. So that is... I think it's going to be Aurora Beam. So we can switch into Machoke. If it's not a crit, that's good because now Aurora Beam crit deals 90 HP and we can use Revenge. We have a Persian Berry, so the only thing that can happen is if it somehow uses Body Slam and we get full parad. But I think we're fine. Okay. Nice. Interesting. So now we can switch into Azumarill. And we can try to stall it. I think what we can do is just use Tail Whip because it has many hyper potions. And actually, because we don't have Lamberry, I'm scared of the confusion from Auto Pose. Let's see. Okay. And now I think the best is to just switch into Porygon, who is currently slower. But we have Agility. And we need to use another one. So we are faster. And we can use Sharpen. Until we can one-hit KO it. Because we used 3 tail whips. King is -3 defense, and now we are, I think, +2. We need another one. Okay. Against Crawdaunt we need +6, so I think I'm going to raise the attack stat. Okay, yeah, rest has some PPs. I wrote 5. But it means we have more turns. So this is the last one. Hopefully, we can hit 1-3 attack. Okay. And it's a one-hit KO. I like Porygon, to be honest. Cool.